Hey guys, it's I Try Pigeons here. By the title, you can obviously tell that we're going to be talking about the new Alienware x51s that just came out, the console-sized desktop. And as you just saw by the ad that just passed by, we're going to let our inner hero out. Yeah, really sorry about this camera angle. I still haven't got my tripod. I'm actually had to set my camera up a bunch of books. So today we're just going to be doing going through the build of the PC itself through the Alienware website, and we're just going to be having a rundown and talking about the parts as we go in the build. Alright, so let's start. And here is the ad. The X51 was made to be really accessible because Alienware's producer was talking about how they were always getting stuff about how they were really their fans were really wanting a PC that's, you know, compact, small, affordable, and you can just put it anywhere. And that's what the X51 does. It's pretty small. I hear it's 3 inches wide, which is pretty good, and it's pretty cheap too. It can start off at $700, and of course that price is going to go up significantly more. Well, not significantly, but it will go up as you build. So here it is. Let's start building. Alright, let's see. Let your hero out. Delt price starting at $6.99. Alright, let's start. Alright, upon this screen you're gonna see oh sorry guys. Upon this screen you see 4 options. The first one here, if you can see my mouse, is the $6.99, which is the cheapest. It's gonna feature Intel i3 core with 4 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte. It's pretty okay, I guess. It says you can enjoy your 1080p HD gaming with our most compact desktop ever. Not completely sure about that, but that's what they say, I guess. Our second option here is going to be hooked up with Intel i5 quad core processors, 8 gigabytes of memory, and 1 terabyte. It's going to be up to 18% more. Well, it's going to have an 18% performance boost, and it's basically an upgrade. It's going to be $200 more, since the basic is going to be $700 and this one is now up to $900. I'll zoom in on the prices later for you guys. Our third option here is going to be up to 64% performance increase. It's going to be built with the NVIDIA GTX 555 video card, which is going to be a way better boost. It's going to still have the i5 quad processors. This one's gonna have 6 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte. This one's gonna be offered for $950, which is just a $50 upgrade from the $900 model for overall better graphics card. So not bad of an upgrade for that price. Now to our most expensive option. You can see how it's singled out. They make it look all good. Up here it says it's up to 85% more gaming performance. All right. And it's hooked up with i7 quad core processors, 8 gigabytes of memory, and 1 terabyte. It said with its equipment of the i7 processor is going to be capable of playing Battlefield 3 at 50 plus frames per second, with 1080p full HD resolution with no problem. Hopefully I'll be getting this computer soon, so I'll see about that, post a video about that. We're going to go with this high-end price, you know, start the build. Alright, so basically now, oh sorry guys, I forgot to zoom in on the prices for you so you guys can see. Really sorry about that. So like I said, your basic model, that's when it's going to be starting off at. Your second model with the i5 8 gigs, you can see the comparison right there. Hold that still for you for a second. There's the price. For another $50 more, you can go with the GTX NVIDIA card for another $50, and then our most expensive model, which we're going to be building, in case you want to read that. Alright, so back to the build. So now we can start the build, customize and buy. Alright, so at the beginning here you're going to be prompted which Windows version you want. The Alienware X51 is actually only compatible with the genuine Windows 7 Home Premium. Well, it's their only option. 64-bit in English. Then down here you have the options for Microsoft Word, Microsoft 10 Student Edition is going to be another 120. I'm not really going to click any of this because I don't really need it. I can download it for free. Here's it if you want to see it, just in case. See, it comes standard in price, or included in price. It's not going to be added. And then that. Alright, so let me go back to the build here. Continue personalizing. Next is gonna be your octable drives. You can either have the normal slot loading dual layer DVD burner. It's included in price, so you don't have to pay any extra for that. Or if you really want, you can spring for the slot loaded dual layer Blu-ray reader. If you want to spring for the Blu-ray, it's gonna add another 100 to your price. Let me show you real quick. It says Alienware recommended. You're gonna see most things through here. This is gonna add a nice little amount to your total build. It's gonna say Alienware recommended. Don't really worry about that. Don't put too much conscientiousness on that. It's just they're basically trying to sell you more. But just like I said, just try to know that. Just try to always think of what you need. Next here you're gonna select your monitor if you want a monitor. Here they have a bunch of HD monitors for their cheapest. Well, not really that cheap. Is $250. Alienware recommended, like I said, quote quote. But I'll be having my own monitor. As you can see, this is the one I'm using. I'm gonna be using for gaming. But here, in case you want to see, here, let me show you and unselect it because I have one. Okay, back to the build. Oh man, I really need a tripod. Next is it's actually going to give you even more monitor choices. It's going to be advanced. One here it says it's Alienware recommended. There's actually $450. Well, actually no, they brought the price down to just $400. Wow, big boost. And it's actually their monitor, which is capable of 3D, and you're still gonna have to buy the 3D kit glasses for separately, which is another $140. So that's crazy. But I don't know, if you're really that extreme and you have the money and you really want to take your games to that level, I guess go for it. But like I said, I have my own monitor. I don't really have to click on this. Next is gonna prompt you with your keyboard. Your keyboard options, which one you want. It sets you off right off the bat, included in price, no keyboard. But as you can see there by the second option, it says Alienware multimedia keyboard, and it only adds $0. Basically, it's free. So, you know, why not get a free keyboard? Not the best looking keyboard, but you know, it's always good to have a spare keyboard. Next, you have an option of 3 different Razer type keyboards. Cheapest at $37. Medium price at $100, and then the highest at $130. And you can also get the Logitech G510 gaming keyboard for $130. Let me just show you those prices real quick and what the keyboards look like. So this is the multimedia, which is actually free. Not too bad. It looks like a basic thing. Razer USA Acosta gaming keyboard, $37. Looks pretty alright. Cool. Looks pretty nice. Here's the Razer USA Black Widow Ultimate Mechanical Gaming Keyboard. Looks a bit more advanced. Next is your Logitech for $130 gaming keyboard. And finally your Razer. I don't even know how to say that. Sorry guys, but yeah, this is your final option. Alright, continue with the build. Next is your mouse options. Alienware usually with all of their when it comes to this option, they have a little gaming mouse that they try to sell to you for about 100. I mean, not 100. Sorry guys, 80. Actually, it looks like that if you can see it blanked out. That's actually the mouse they try to sell you for 80, but they don't have it in this option. I don't know why. The only other option is to get a Alienware optical mouse. Sorry guys for the shake. And it's actually free, so you know, why not click on it? Why not get it? Free mouse. It's always good to have, you know, a spare mouse around in case anything happens. Next is basically your wallpaper. Next is basically your wallpapers, which type of wallpaper you would want. You know, fully customizable as you wanted. Sorry guys again. I always like to go with the alien head glow. You know, plain simple wallpaper. Next is your preloaded software. The first software that's already selected for yourself is the Steam and Portal factory installed. I guess that's just the basic stuff they put in there. And then next, you can also get the Dell Stage and Sync Up by Nero. You can click that. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it doesn't really add anything. It's free. I guess what that is, it's going to be basically, as you can see there, I guess that's just going to be basically a media sync for all your stuff, like music, your phone, I mean not your phone, music, photos, has the weather and time up there. It's basically like a little home thing you go to for your media. Next options are speakers. Well, the bottom options are speakers, and then these top ones are actually gaming headsets you want. I'm not going to select any of these because I'm hoping to use some beats I'm going to get, or maybe my Logitech speakers that I already have myself. Here you can see the prices. Tack for $60, that's that right there. Looks pretty alright. Looks like it would be good for gaming. The Razer, I don't even know how to pronounce that, sorry guys. Well, that's $70 right there. Actually comes with a piece, so I guess that's for online gaming. Simera wireless gaming headset, that's gonna be $107. Comes with a little nice stand. I guess, yeah, those are wireless. Logitech G930s for $160. That's that right there. And then later your speakers, your Bose speakers for $100, and your Logitech speakers for $100. Out of these two, I would get these because just look at that setup. But like I said, I'm getting neither because I have my own speakers. And let me just continue with this build. Next is your any of these controllers that you want. These are your gaming pads. This is which I was actually hoping to use. I wasn't thinking too hard about getting a gaming mouse because I'm hoping to get a gaming controller similar to this, or I might buy a wireless sync for your wireless Xbox controllers to use for your PC. So you have the option. This is your wired, the basic, the cheapest. It's gonna set you back $33. It's wired. It's just standard. Next is your Logitech wireless for $44. I'm actually gonna click this because I'm actually gonna want it. Next is your gaming pad from Nostromo. Sorry if I said that wrong. For $60. And next is your Logitech G13 advanced game keyboard for $75. As you can see there, it looks nice. And I'm just gonna continue with this build. Next is your preloaded well, it says gaming software. Basically, this is just if you want to buy a game to come with your PC. If you want, they have a Need for Speed for $40, Assassin's Creed for about $50, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for $60. Like I said, all this Alienware recommended stuff. You don't need Call of Duty 3 for your gaming computer. But like I said, they just try to sell you stuff, so don't worry about all that Alienware recommended. And they also have Battlefield 3 for another $60. Next. Basically after the gaming controller and all that stuff, it's just basically just giving you more accessories that you might want to buy just to improve your overall gaming experience. Like, see, this next option is just a bunch of routers. I don't know if you guys actually want to see this, but I'll zoom in just in case. You have your Netgear. Prices go from like 70 to from like 40 to 70, or 40 to 100. This is your $40 version, your cheapest, and then this is the $100 version. The Alienware recommended. Ooh. Let me go back there. Alright, next is your power protection. This has actually been a touchy topic. Here you can see your power protections. Yeah. This has actually been a topic because I've been hearing that this computer, that the power wattage isn't what it's supposed to be, because depending on the video game, not depending because you can only get one, but the NVIDIA GTX 555 video card is going to be using is actually going to need significantly more wattage than the 250 the x51 offers. I meant to look into that, but that's basically what everybody's saying, that's been a problem. But like I said, I'll look into that. Let me continue. Next is basically your warranties that you want. You can get a 1-year basic service plan that's including the price. You can spring for the 2-year that adds another $130, and you can go for 3-year, which Alien recommended, for $200. I'm gonna continue with the build. Next is your anti-software. I have Norton that comes with my Comcast, so I don't really have to select. But if you want, you can get McAfee Security for 30 days for $0. For it's basically free. Not too much of a time period though. You can get the security 15 months for $40, 24 months for $74. Sorry, I have a dry throat, guys. And you can get the $90 for 36 months. Next is your guaranteed buyback plan. Let me read this because I don't really know what this is. Oh, it's basically saying plan ahead for your next upgrade. Get up to 50% off your computer's purchase price back in the form of a Dell gift card. So the only option you got is $100 for a tech forward guaranteed buyback plan for your PC. $100. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue with this build. Oh, here, in case you want to see what that looks like. Pause the video if you want to read that. Alright, next we're gonna continue. Solution station, get solution to help you find and running. This is basically like a customer service, which is kind of stupid. That's crazy that they make you pay for customer service, but this is basically any time of the day. If you want, you have any type of problem with your PC, you just call up and they'll help you with whatever you need. Like it says, software, phone support, and all that. If you want to read it, just pause the video like I said before. They have some home installation services if you want to read that too. And yeah, basically I'm continuing with the build. Like I said, this is just a bunch of all stuff that you're gonna want to add to your computer. Well, you're not gonna want to, but like just basic stuff they offer. I don't really know what this is. It's talking about phone, not really important. Next is your online backup data. Like I said, that's completely optional if you want. But if you can see this option right here, the top option, the data save 2.0 online backup 2 GB for a year is just $0. So I don't know, click that if you just want, if you're thinking about backing up anything. Because the 2 GB plan can, like it says, up to 16,000 Excel documents, 500 digital songs, 10,000 Word documents, 571 photos, and 2,000 PowerPoints. And you can just spring for these bigger options here, which doesn't cost that much more money, but like I said, that's it if you want. Everything here is optional. Next is printers. Yeah, so I guess you're just gonna be looking for printers yourself if you want. And that's actually the end of our build, and that's the X51. So our total price for everything I just added on it with the here it's gonna tell you specs down here with the Alienware X51 with a genuine Windows 7 Home Premium 64-bit processor with the Intel Core i7 2003.4 gigahertz and 8 megabyte cache quad processors, 8 gigabytes of RAM or memory, whatever you want to call it, at 1333 megahertz. Or is that? Nah, I think that's either millihertz or megahertz. Sorry if I don't know. Next is your video card. You're gonna have a 1 gigabyte GDDR5 NVIDIA GeForce GTX 555. Your hard drive is gonna be hooked up with a 1 terabyte Santa 6 gigabytes per second, 7,200 RPM, 32 megabyte cache. And wireless is, oh, I forgot to mention that the X51 actually has included Wi-Fi. If you can read there, see wireless 1/2 air mini card. It's gonna come with Adobe Reader and yeah, whatever alien color you choose. And all this, what we have on it, came up to $1,193, which is actually a pretty good deal considering the upgrades we put on it. Well, we didn't put that many upgrades, but considering the stuff we have on it, like it said, it's going to be able to run Battlefield at 1080p. I'm not so sure about that, but if it does, great. And it's a pretty okay price for what it was. And wow, this video was actually longer than I thought. Thanks guys for watching. I'll be doing more stuff like this. Well, I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing with this channel. Sometimes I'll put up gameplays, reviews, maybe a montage, or me just acting stupid with my friends. So comment, rate, subscribe. Hopefully this helped. I'm a beginner at this. This is actually my first video, if you can notice by my channel. So don't be too harsh on the comments if I did anything bad. And you know, I try to do my best. So thank you for hearing me out. Bye guys.